Welcome back to PlayStation Corner. My name is Alex and it's time for more deals, and we've just seen 400 additions to the PSN sales, so we've got a whole lot to look at today, including a fair few heavy hitters. As always though, I'll be looking at digital deals across the PSN stores covering the US, Canada, UK, EU and Australia, so hit subscribe, join our growing PlayStation family, and let's get started. So as always then, before we do kick this off, I have a winner to announce for a $10 PSN gift card. I also have one more to give away. Now to enter, all you need to do, drop a comment down below and the winner, they'll be announced in next week's video. As is the norm then here on PlayStation Corner as well, I'm focusing this week on new all-time low prices. So unless I do say otherwise, you can know you're going to be getting the best digital price we've ever seen. So first up, Knockout City is here with 25% off the most recent online multiplayer experience. It's a bit more unique thanks to the fact it's a futuristic spin on dodgeball where you can throw and catch, and then they kind of put different special balls in here as well. I've played quite a bit of this one and I took part in the beta as well, and I had an absolute blast. It's not taking itself at all seriously, it's just kind of fun as well with unique cartoon style visuals and a fast pace to its action. It's dropped in price quickly though, and this is actually the game's first ever sale. Alright, so I reviewed this on the channel. It's another online experience, but HUD, Outlaws and Legends. It's just, I'd say, okay honestly. I'll link that video in the pinned comment down below, but this is PvE and it's got good ideas that still just lack in like execution. A single game mode though, which is essentially heist. You got two teams, they battle for a chest and they need to get it out of here. 20% off. If you have considered it, it's not bad for a first time sale, but as I said, check out that video below, just get an idea of this one's shortcomings. Ghostrunner then is a great game that's also super challenging. It's here with 45% off. It's a first-person cyberpunk hack and slash experience. The idea, it's all about quick movement and free running, and if an enemy connects with you, it's just game over, one hit kills, back to that last checkpoint. Expect here though to slow down time, dismember everyone in sight, and just get your ass handed to you on repeat. I enjoyed it though, and there's something seriously satisfying with overcoming this one's challenges. Resident Evil fans, or should I say maybe those that ain't jumped on it yet, the Raccoon City bundle is a nice little bundle bringing together the re-releases in one package, so that's Resident Evil 2 and 3. Separately, we haven't seen them cheaper than this combo price, so it's definitely good in that sense, and they are solid remakes, but I think like many, the second was probably the strongest of the two. Beautiful looking games though, and you can grab this for 60% off, which is one of only 2 games today matching the all-time low price. With that though, we may as well get the other game out there that's matching the all-time low. That is AI, the Somnium Files. It's rocking at 60% off, and this is worth more than full price, never mind a discount. A favourite of mine personally, or at least of recent memory, it just exceeded all expectations. Here you are a detective trying to solve the case of a serial killer on the loose in future Tokyo. It's an adventure experience. It's got similarities to Fenyx, right? So a whole lot of like talking, but then moments of investigation as well. An incredible adult story though that should be just enjoyed by everyone. Sports fans then, Super Mega Baseball 3, fantastic game. I never expected to enjoy this one as much as I did, and sure, we have MLB available to us. This though is a great alternative, or one that can simply even live alongside it. It's not as relaxed as maybe the cartoon visuals may suggest though. It's got a ton of depth and the on-the-field action just feels solid. It's very much a simulator. This third entry, it added franchise and online league modes, and of course gameplay additions as well. This is another one though well worth the discount with 60% off. So I've seen a lot of people in the comments asking when will there be a sale on Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and while it's not standalone, this week we've actually seen 2 bundles drop that do include it. So first we've got Valhalla and Watch Dogs, and then the second option, it's throwing in Immortals Fenyx Rising instead. Valhalla though is a stunning Viking spin on the Assassin's Creed universe. It was one of my first PS5 games. It looks incredible, the action is solid, and as games go, it's a huge bloody world and story to get through. Then you can choose the cheaper of the two throws in Watch Dogs Legion, which is a decent open world experience. You can kind of control anyone, think almost futuristic hacker spin on GTA, not as good though, or Immortals Fenyx Rising, which is probably the closest you're going to get to a Zelda on the PlayStation. It's a 3D action adventure with a whole lot of combat, Greek gods, and then it even has a dash of Assassin's Creed in its platforming. Both these deals though decent, purely on the fact combined we've never seen either combo lower in sales if you pick them up individually. Sukuna of Rise and Ruin then finds itself on a first ever sale. Fantastic game, a side-scrolling action RPG. It's all about taking down demons to reclaim the land, then doing the odd bit of rice farming at the same time. Beautiful visual style though here, but the action is where it is at, and it's got a great fluid approach in its kind of hand-to-hand combat and even platforming. Check this out if you want something that's just a little different. I got addicted to this one myself relatively recently after release, and I will say it's well worth 30% off. Alright, so time for a dumb sale now for an incredible series, but Trails of Cold Steel, individually they are on sale, except for some reason for the first entry, which remains at full price. You can grab the second and third at 50% off, and then the recent fourth and final installment for 30% off. Why they didn't discount the first game is beyond me, but RPG fans, hopefully you played the first already and this now works out perfectly. It tells a tale though following Irene Schwarzer, and it's about as epic as RPGs come, with a huge world to explore. You'll go into teaching, into combat, you'll have mech brawls. This has been a personal favourite of mine now for a few years. I actually started with the third entry myself. I enjoyed it so much I went back and then played the first and second entry as well. Our winner of the week then, it's going to Kabuki Kid, who called out Superliminal, a fun 3D puzzler that deals with the themes of perspective, and it's just trippy stuff honestly. Congrats though Kabuki Kid, drop me an email to claim your code, and everyone else, drop a comment down below for your chance to win in next week's video. So the final game of the week then, that is Nier Replicant, and I'm not going to commit to saying the full title, but what a game this is, and this marks the first ever sale we've seen with 25% off. I'm actually still working through this myself, honestly. I picked it up at launch, kept getting distracted with reviews, videos, all that good stuff for the channel, but I'm more than happy to recommend it. A remaster of the original Japanese version of the game, never released in the West before. You're out to save your sister from an illness known as the Black Scrawl. It's got a serious amount of depth to its story, mechanics, all of it. It looks stunning, and yeah, action RPG fans, there's no question you should absolutely come here. Okay, so let me know in the comments down below then, what will you be adding to your PlayStation library, if anything, this week. This is for sure a stronger sale than the last one we saw, so it's definitely good to be back in action with a whole lot of like new all-time low prices. Watch out for that Saturday edition then that sticks exclusively to those deals under $10 or your local currency. Remember then, finally, drop a comment down below for your chance to win in next week's video, and with that, hit subscribe, join our growing PlayStation family, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.